that range. 440 for Demolish. The 5 are in. They stand. Set. Racing as well. Now, Megami took a little step backwards at the start, and Demolish was actually the first to get going. Pike will go to the lead, though, with Megami soon after. Demolish's rider, Lactar Romilly, wanted nothing of the front, so Megami's going to cruise there and stride away and set up a break on them early. It led by 3 as they sweep into the back straight from Demolish, and then came on the inside Cruisy Roy. Wozek is 4th, and almost 2 lengths behind those is Playhouse Patron. And so the quintet run down the back straight, going out by the 1100 mark, and the odds-on favourite leads the way, and Pikey's got his feet up on the dashboard there here with this mare, Megami. Megami leads the way, 1,000 to go. She's high-tailing along and led 2.5. Demolish is running second. Back on the inside is Wozek in front of Cruisy Roy, and over on the outside of it last is Playhouse Patron. So Megami goes to the side at the 750. Megami led by 2.5. Demolish is going to have to drag the other 3 up behind it. Wozek 3rd, followed by Cruisy Roy, heeled along down on the inside and making a move around them from last, but gee with its ears ridden off his Playhouse Patron, and Pike is sitting there as quiet as a church mouse at the moment with Megami coming to the corner. He's nursing her at the 400 mark. Megami led by almost 2. Demolish trying valiantly to haul her in, followed by Playhouse Patron running to 3rd. Wozek back behind those and dropping out Cruisy Roy. Now Pike starts to stoke up Megami again at the 200, but the challengers are coming. Playhouse Patron down the outside and Demolish as well, and Megami no good thing. 100 left to go. Playhouse Patron swept up. It's the one that's come from last, dashes to the lead, and Playhouse Patron pulls away. Playhouse Patron beat Demolish. I reckon Cruisy Roy might have even just nudged Megami out of 3rd placing on the line, gave up, and back there at the tail is Wozek. Well, Playhouse Patron's the winner of the event. It was the outsider in this field of 5. It happens so often. Only mentioned it the other day in Geraldton. Every time there's a small little field, so often the case, the outsider wins it. And here we've got one at 8s out to 11s. Playhouse Patron from last. Joe has a party for Bob McPherson. Beating Demolish. Cruisy Roy got right up on the inside, and Megami, well, she just folded up like an origami. Megami out of a place here in the opening event for the day. And it's for Playhouse Patron that salutes the patronised 3-year-old out of Playhouse Theatre. And a race by Bob, Jan McPherson, and also Mrs. B. Lammy, trained by Bobby McPherson. Joey has a party there in the saddle. Playhouse Patron at its 10th run this afternoon, beating home Demolish, the Rich Enough gelding from Magnus Missile, Nev Parnham, Lactar Romilly, and 3rd will go the way of Cruisy Roy down on the inside. Number 2 by Oratorio, trained by Holly Taylor, ridden by Alan Kennedy. A length and a quarter, 1.5 of the margins, and the time there is 1:45.65. 1:45.65, home in 35.64 in pretty blustery conditions out there this afternoon with this nor'wester blowing. Next event, the Tab Touch Better Your Bet Maiden over the 1200 metres. Number 9 is out. I Am King. One scratching there from race number 2. Underway at 1:59, going 6, 4, 5 and 8. Let's hope we have a little better luck than we did with the fave there. Megami, who probably worked against herself. She was very keen the first half of the race. Pike was able to then just switch her off a little and then asked her for the big response at the top of the stretch, but she was certainly outgunned by Demolish, and then of course Playhouse Patron down the outside, eclipsing them both with Cruisy Roy, which looked gone for all money. He looked as though it was going to run last at the 300, finishing up grabbing 3rd right on the post. We'll have correct weight down the line very soon.
Have Bob McPherson down here for a chat after the victory of Playhouse Patron. And Bobby, isn't it that old saying, always back the outsider in a small field? Did you come here today with a bit of confidence?
I thought with the small field he had a chance. The rider that rode him last time said that if he had got a bit of luck, he would have got home and run second. So, but he's an enigma. I thought he would have won a race by now. He run some good races as a 2-year-old, you know. So, yeah, he went well. So,
What were you thinking on the corner, though? Because those first two looked like they were travelling so beautifully and they were the only two that could potentially win it.
I know, he looked like a real slug hanging on that, didn't he? Yeah.
At what stage of the race did you think, hang on, he's picking up here?
Yeah, about the furlong, I was quite happy when he got going, yeah.
Do you think now that he has this confidence-building win that maybe he can go on with it and deliver on some of that potential as you saw as a youngster?
I think he'll get further. I'm going to try him over ground, and I think he'll go further. Yeah, he's out of a good mare. I'm pleased for the owners down at Bunbury. They've been with me a long time, Betty Lemmy and that. So we've bred a few out of Playhouse Theatre. So let's hope this one can go on with it. You know?
Let's hope that can be the case. Well done on this one.
Thank you.
There's Bob McPherson there. Let's get over to Joey as a party.
Well, Joey as a party earned his riding fee there. Joey, a fair way out yet to get working on this bloke.
Yeah, he's quite a quirky horse. He needs things to go his way, and the way the race panned out today, it was perfect for him. Good speed and able to get to the outside in a small field really worked and got over the top of him late.
I suppose you're a bit like Bob, expecting after that trial leading into this preparation, it wouldn't have taken this long to break through.
Yeah, he trialled like a jet, like a sharp horse, but as he's raced his prep, he's got more dower and more dower as the prep's gone on, so he's looking like he might even get further now.
And what about the little bit of time away that you just had? Enjoy that?
Yeah, just got away up north a little bit and just enjoyed a bit of sunshine and enjoyed some food and a bit of drink. It was good.
Enjoyed the trial of Idle Talk. Looks like a nice horse in the making.
Yeah, trialled really nice. Only having a second start, so she needs to do things right, and if she does, she'll be right there.
Best luck.
Thank you.
Joey as a party combined with Bob McPherson and Playhouse Patron wins race number 1.
To church on Sunday, I'll be waiting for love to come around.
Correct way.